How do you stay motivated when your good deeds go unnoticed? Let's find out.
Meet Maya, a young woman with a heart of gold and a passion for helping animals in need. Every weekend, she'd make her way to the local animal shelter, ready to clean cages, feed the animals, and assist with adoptions. Her enthusiasm was contagious, and the shelter staff quickly came to rely on her dedication. But as months passed, the work began to take its toll. The shelter was chronically understaffed and underfunded, leaving Maya to shoulder more and more responsibility. She found herself working longer hours, dealing with increasingly difficult situations, and facing the heartbreak of seeing animals left behind. Some days, Maya would return home exhausted, her clothes covered in fur and cleaning products. She'd collapse on her couch, wondering if her efforts were truly making a difference. The challenges seemed endless: animals arriving in worse condition, adoption rates slowing down, and the constant struggle to keep the shelter running with limited resources. One particularly grueling day, Maya reached her breaking point. She had spent hours trying to comfort a scared, injured cat, only to have it lash out at her. Nursing her scratched arm, she made a decision. It was time to quit. The work was too hard, too thankless. With a heavy heart, Maya headed to the shelter manager's office. But just as she was about to knock on the door, she heard excited voices from the lobby. Curious, she peeked around the corner. A family had just walked in, their eyes scanning the room eagerly. They approached the front desk, asking about a dog they'd seen on the shelter's website, an older, three-legged retriever named Max. Maya's heart skipped a beat. She had spent countless hours with Max, patiently helping him overcome his fear of people and teaching him simple tricks to make him more adoptable. As the family met Max, their faces lit up with joy. The children giggled as Max showed off his sit and shake tricks, his tail wagging furiously. While they were finalizing the adoption paperwork, the father turned to Maya with a warm smile. "We've been following Max's progress on social media," he said. "Those videos you've been posting of him learning tricks and becoming more confident, they touched our hearts. We knew we had to give him a home." Maya stood there, stunned. She hadn't realized that her small, consistent acts of kindness were reaching beyond the shelter walls. As she watched Max leave with his new family, his eyes bright with happiness, she felt a renewed sense of purpose wash over her. From that day forward, Maya approached her volunteer work with fresh energy. She knew that even on the hardest days, when it felt like she was making no progress at all, her efforts were making a real difference, not just to the animals, but to the people whose lives they would touch. Months later, the shelter received an unexpected gift, a large donation from an anonymous benefactor. It allowed them to upgrade their facilities and hire additional staff, easing the burden on volunteers like Maya. Though she never knew for certain, Maya couldn't help but wonder if her persistent dedication had inspired someone else to contribute. Maya's journey taught her a valuable lesson: no act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Her persistence in doing good, even when it seemed futile, had not only changed the lives of countless animals but had created a ripple effect of compassion in her community.
Have you ever experienced a moment where your persistence paid off in unexpected ways? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might be just the inspiration someone else needs to keep going. And if you're looking for more motivation to push through tough times, check out our video on finding strength in adversity. Remember, your acts of kindness matter more than you know.